Oh hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Today we're reviewing episode 5 of Orange, so let's get started. In this episode, we begin by Kakeru showing up. He shows up completely drenched because he didn't bring an umbrella on a rainy day, but that's not really relevant. The relevant thing is that Kakeru invites Naho to walk home together, just them two. Ooh, actually, well, Naho's like, oh, all of us, and then everyone else is like, oh no, sorry, I gotta do something else, so it ends up just being them two. Brilliant planning on parts of the other friends? I think so. But anyways, they end up walking together home, and they go to this, like, observation point, and they're overlooking the city, and Kakeru's like, close your eyes, and Naho's like, oh my gosh, like, why? He's like, okay, you can open up your eyes, and she opens up her eyes, and then he takes like a picture of her, and she's so embarrassed at first, and then she realizes that Kakeru gives her like a little hairpin, and it's so cute and adorable, and Naho starts crying pretty much because she's so happy, and he's like, yeah, I'm giving it to you to like repay you for everything, and then he gets embarrassed because Naho's all crying, and it's so cute. They end up deciding that they're gonna hang out on the weekend, and they do. They go to study at a library, and guess who we see there? Ueda and her little Mean Girls clique. Except they made it a little better in the anime. They don't make it as aggressive as in the manga. In the manga, Ueda, pretty sure she calls Naho ugly. In this, she's just like lame. They're together. Because, oh, Kakeru and Ueda are now broken up. Yay! Team Naho. But yeah, so they go to the library and they study, and they end up having a test, and Kakeru ends up acing it pretty much. Well, he gets a 97. He gets the highest in the class, and everyone's like, you haven't even been here. Like, how can you get this? And Naho ends up getting a 92, and the letter is changing. Like, the letter said that she was actually going to do really bad on the test, but she got a 92, so like, the letter is changing. She got a better grade. Next up comes one of my favorite parts of this series. Okay, it's not one of my favorite parts of the series, but it's my favorite thing that like they do in a time anime, like a time traveling anime kind of thing. Like they explain it so well, and I love it because I'm always confused by like time traveling animes because I'm like what about the inconsistencies? Like what's gonna happen? Like how does this work? But they explain in this anime that there's parallel worlds. The teacher decides to go on like this whole little rant about like time traveling and black holes and time machines and stuff. Hagita is like, how can that be, like with inconsistencies and stuff? But the teacher explains the whole idea of parallel worlds, where someone can go into the past, and while they can change the past, that past will still be a thing, while the new past that they changed will also be a thing. So it will split into two different timelines. But I love that they explain it because I'm always so confused with how time traveling works because there's all different things that could happen and the different inconsistencies. But they explain that in this anime, in this situation, there are different parallel worlds, and Naho gets very upset by it, and obviously I get upset by it too because it is very sad because, well, Naho realizes that no matter what she does, the future Naho, like, Kakeru is still not there. They can't change the future for the future Naho. She realizes that like the letter isn't changing and the letter is being inconsistent, so obviously like the past isn't actually affecting the future. And Naho gets really sad about it, and I get really sad about it because it's so sad because she realizes like no matter what I do, like my future self is gonna like have these regrets, and like she's not gonna live in a future where Kakeru is there. Like, oh, it's so sad. Anyways, Naho starts crying and she ends up going to the nurse's office, I guess, and through events, Naho and Kakeru go out to lunch, and then from lunch, Naho invites Kakeru to go to watch the fireworks together at the cultural festival, and this is one of future Naho's favorite memories, and she's like, don't lose this memory. And Naho almost lost it because she missed like that chance for it to happen, but Naho's like, okay, gonna do it, and Naho just goes and asks Kakeru, and the moment is not lost, and it is really cute, and they're both all blushing, and it's so cute. Of course, the day of the cultural festival happens, we see a little lead-up moment to it where they're all talking and stuff. And Well, okay, there's also another little point where Kakeru is like, hey Sua, can I go watch the fireworks with Naho? And Sua's like, oh, why? And Kakeru's like, because you like her. Like, everyone knows this. Like, everyone has noticed this except for Naho herself. And Sua's like, what? And this is what I was talking about before, how like they didn't build enough on Naho and Sua's relationship, because I feel like in the manga, by this point, you already know that. You could kind of tell in the anime, but in the manga, there's a lot more emphasis on that. And I feel like it's more like random here. Not necessarily random, but like there's not as many like moments between Naho and Sua that would actually like contribute to their relationship now. But anyways, later on, Hagita pretty much like reveals they're all talking and stuff, and Sua was asked out by some managers of the soccer team and he declined all of them. He's like, oh yeah, I like someone. And everyone knows, and Hagita kind of was like, yeah, you like Naho, and Naho's like, what? And everyone's like, shut up, Hagita, like, why, so dumb. But Naho, of course, is oblivious and doesn't actually take it seriously. We have a little moment between Azu, Takako, and Sua. Whoops, my camera is not straight. And they're pretty much like, hey, obviously we're on Naho's side, like, sorry. And Sua's like, yeah, like, it's fine, like, I'm not gonna go after her, like, it's pointless and stuff. Like, don't worry, I'm on their side too. I want Kakeru and Naho to be a thing. And it's really sad, because, like, you see Sua giving up his love just so that his love can be with her love, and it's sad, and it's like, Sua, best boy, I love you so much. I still love Kakeru too. Kakeru is my precious baby that, like, I need to protect, but I just, Sua just sacrifices so much, and I just, so much. Okay, anyways, a really sad moment when he says this and Takako's like, you fool, and Sua, in the manga, there's a more, like, sadder, like, panel part of a panel. I can't remember what the word is. Is that the word? But, like, facial expression that he shows. He kind of does it here too, but it's just so sad. The day of the cultural festival finally shows up, and things are being done. They're hanging out, wearing their matching shorts, and, well, at one point, what happens? Oh yeah, so at one point, Sua goes on a walk with the little sports soccer team managers, you know, and Naho and Kakeru are in charge of hoses or something, showers, to cool people off. And while this is all happening, Naho is thinking about the letter, and how in the letter future Naho just really talks about Sua and how Sua is such an amazing guy, and like really make sure you notice like how thoughtful Sua is and how he's always been there for you and stuff. And Naho, what is she doing? I don't know. She's walking through the halls, and Ueda, of course, finds her, and she's like, can we talk? And they're talking. Oh, skipped a part. While Naho and Kakeru are like hanging out and stuff, Kakeru brings up the subject of, hey, like, where's my hairpin? Are you wearing it? And Naho's like, oh, like, I don't want to break it or anything. But then she goes and she actually has it and she wants to put it on. Ueda, like I said, found her, and they had this whole little confrontation thing where Ueda's like, are you going out with Kakeru? Like, where's that hairpin from? Like, can I see it? And then her other friends show up, obviously, and they go in to bully her. And the other friend goes to reach for the hairpin, but Naho like swats it away, and while she's swatting, she like gets cut on the girl's long nails. Then guess who shows up to the rescue? Sua shows up and he's like, hey, I'm here to save the day, and he pulls Naho away and they go and everything's all good, and it's so cute too. He even goes up to Kakeru and he's like, I'm so sorry, and like, here's some band-aids, go help out your girl. And of course, Kakeru does that, and the end of the episode is pretty much just Naho being like, thank you, Sua, thank you for being amazing, and Sua cries a little bit, and oh, it's so cute. In this episode, we see more of the Kakeru and Naho relationship further into a beautiful thing. So far, the manga and this have been pretty good with being like spot on. In this episode, though, they adapted chapters 5 and 6 from the manga into the episode. So they did take out a few missing things, not necessarily like huge things. They do take out this one part in the manga where, spoiler alert if you haven't already realized it, Naho like talks about how like she likes Kakeru, and she's like, I like him, like I really do, and I was kind of sad that they didn't put that in. She kind of like doesn't really talk about it that much, I feel. Like, she obviously shows that she cares for Kakeru, but like, that moment she's like, I like him, I really do, so I don't know, I kind of wish they put that, but that's one of the things that they removed, I guess. And they also removed a lot of just like kind of chit-chatty scenes where they just talk about random other stuff kind of thing. But like nothing like huge was taken out. Overall, another solid episode where we see some more Sua best boy action, and it's just really, really sad. I was talking to my friend about this and just talking about the whole Sua situation, and it's just a really sad situation for Sua, and we'll see more of it later and you'll see more reasons why it's sad and stuff. But like, Sua's like, he's giving up who he loves just so that she can be happy. Like, he wants her happiness is more important than his happiness in this sense. Like, for her to be happy makes him happy, and like that is just really, really amazing of him. And it's just so sad because like he doesn't get his love, but like he gets to be happy because she's happy. We also see some more Takako and Azu teamwork, which I love. I love their little duo. They are amazing. We also see more of Ueda senpai, and we see that obviously things are gonna go down because obviously she's not very happy with the fact that Kakeru broke up with her and that Naho is a thing in his life. So I wonder what else we will see with that. But yeah, most of this episode was a lot of like chit-chatty, like further development of Kakeru and Naho's relationship. That pin though, oh, so cute. Like, what guy nowadays would be like, hey, here's a pin? I don't really think, like, maybe like a necklace or like a ring or something, but a pin, that is so cute. This is a really solid episode. I really like this episode because I really like this part in the manga as well. I really enjoy how they explain the whole time traveling thing because I think that's really important for them to like show what's going on and how the time traveling works, because sometimes I just get confused with time traveling animes, and like they really made it simple for you to understand, so like I really like that. Plus, it just breaks your heart into a billion pieces because you know that future Naho will never get to see Kakeru again, so that's awesome. So I hope you guys liked this review. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys all rock and are amazing, and yes, thank you. I make a bunch of videos a week, and bye!